This is what microbeads look like. They're just small plastic beads. They do come in a lot of different colors so you can match them to your hair. Brenda's back. You can attach a lot of different things to these actual hair for hair extensions. Today we're gonna use feathers and tinsel. To do microbeading, you can either use the loop or you can use the hook. The loop is a really thin, flexible wire that's literally a loop. The hook is basically a crochet hook with a little open close. There it goes. We'll do feathers first. I got these off Amazon. I'll link them below. It's called Feather Lily. They are real rooster hair tails. Feathers, they're nice, but there are several of them that are quite shorter. You can wash, dry, curl, style these, whatever you want to do. If you're using synthetic feathers, they cannot be curled or flat ironed. Usually they're made out of a plastic. In one hand, you'll have the bead. The other one has the loop. You're gonna slip the bead through the loop all the way to the end. Then you're gonna take a little bit of hair, about this much. I'm gonna put this shield here. You do not need this at all for this. The hair is gonna go through the loop, just like you're threading a needle. This is your hair, whoop, through the needle. Hair through the hoop. Now you're gonna hold the bead and push it all the way up through the loop. This is gonna drag the hair through the bead. The bead is going to be loose. For the feathers, the best way to do this is just to insert the feather, extend it past the bead. Taking pliers, you're gonna push up and clamp down. When I'm doing feathers, I like to keep the feather extending a little bit out the bead. That's gonna help it stay in longer. You wanna make sure that you're clamping it horizontal, not vertical. If it's going this way, it's going to stick up through the hair. So it needs to be like this, horizontal. And you can yank on these, pull them, they're not gonna come out. There's your little rooster feather. If that little part sticking up is bothering you, you can clip it. Normally, to be honest, I wouldn't leave that much out. So we'll clip that, there we go. If you want to do the hair tinsel, using microbeads, you can do several pieces of hair tinsel at once to make it look thicker. Unlike last week when we hand tied them, that's usually just done with one piece of tinsel and one piece of hair. I've got 2 pieces of tinsel that I'm gonna line up here. Clip up the top of the tinsel here. We've got the bead going through the loop to the end. Take some hair with the tinsel, hair and tinsel through the loop. We're gonna slide the bead up, pulling the hook down or loop. Take out the clip, you'll have the top of your tinsel up here. Pliers here on the bead, and you're gonna move up as close to the scalp, pulling down on the tinsel. Get it where you want it. If you want it extending out or if you want it all hidden, go ahead and do that. Clamp down. And remember, the microbead is horizontal. Whoop. And same thing, you can pull on these, they're not going anywhere. And you can add a lot of tinsel in one little bead. For the crochet hook, the bead goes through the crochet hook here. Sits on the end. Make sure the little clasp is open. The little hook is facing down. Some people do it the opposite way though. It doesn't matter. Hook down and you're gonna scoop. When you do this, the little clasp will close. You're just going to pull, grab the bead. Here's a really big rooster feather. Slip that guy through there. Tug it up, flatten. Yeah, that one's just too big. Same thing with the tinsel. Bead on the end of the hook. 2 pieces of tinsel, gonna even up the ends. The top extends a little bit out. Add it to my section of hair. Scoop it, pull up. Pliers, push up, down. So the tinsel will actually loop in both ends. You can also do the tinsel like we did the hair feathers, where you loop the hair and then stick the tinsel through. I just cannot see that. These are really simple to take out, but I would suggest getting the actual microbead pliers because it has this part that you're gonna need. You put them in this way, so you're gonna take them out the opposite way. So we're gonna take out, actually let's take out this because that's driving me crazy. You're gonna fit it in one of these, the first one, and push, and it's gonna open it up, slide it out. Now I'm gonna show you on my hair. Bead through the loop, push it down. Take a little bit of hair through the needle, loop. If you're doing this on yourself, it may be easier to go ahead and slip this feather in, kind of bring this up like that, then pull the hair through. Now you can adjust the bead all the way to the top and then move the feather down to where you want it. Pliers in, make sure it's gonna be horizontal, drag it up, smash it down. And then you would cut the feather to match your hair. And make sure if you do cut these, you cut them at an angle. To take it out, it's the opposite way. You clamped it horizontal, so you're gonna unclamp it vertical. Just like that. Slip out the rooster feather, slip out the bead.